back to another episode of Quantum Break. We had some interesting revelations last time. Also, some stuff here.
I can't do this anymore. Can't.
That's a lot of pressure she has
Can't
had.
fucking do this.
I don't blame you, girl.
What exactly do you believe changed in Beth?
She lost hope.
Okay, so okay. Love reading. I do want to read about her though, so that's fine. But that's literally the first thing we do in this game, and the last thing we do. It feels like ever that. Anyway, February 28th, 1999. Back in time. Here I am, back in a time I've already lived once before. No idea how long I'll need to stay here. No idea what comes next. This isn't how it was supposed to go. This wasn't the plan. If I'm going to come to terms with that, then I'm going to need to write it all down. There's nobody to tell this to but myself, so hello me, again. This all started back in 2016. Jack and I kidnapped Dr. Amaral. We were supposed to use the time machine to travel back to 2010 and retrieve the countermeasure. I believe Dr. Amaral switched the date at the last moment. I heard Jack calling out, but it was too late. I was already inside. There was nothing to do but keep moving forward, and when I exited the corridor, I arrived in the one place I never thought possible, the end of time. My greatest fear was realized. I'm still trying to grasp what that means. My entire life has been devoted to stopping the fracture. What I saw, was it proof that it couldn't be stopped? I can't believe that. There's a logic to all of this, a meaning. I just haven't found it yet. I'm not ready to write down details of the end of time, not yet. Of course not, you don't want to tell us about it. The essential part of the story is that I found a way back. I spent a long time trying to fix William's machine, but somebody beat me to it. He set a course to the earliest time the machine could operate. The first time the core was activated, February 28th, 1999, I followed him through. That's when I found William, still alive, much younger than I had ever seen him. I warned him about the fracture. I told him that he was the only one who could create a solution. He begged me not to tell him anything else about the future. He said he couldn't stand living like that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Being constantly aware of what will come to pass, his every action just part of the preordained dance. I wanted to tell him more, but I know how he felt. Yeah, you would. William agreed to do what must be done. He agreed to build the countermeasure. This whole time it was me who set him on that path. He says the machine doesn't have the sufficient chronon capacity to return me to the future. He says a jump that far would be nearly impossible without a substantial scientific breakthrough. Apparently that hasn't happened yet. That's his way of saying I'm trapped. In 1999, second time around, so here I am. July 19th, 1999. Time machine move, success. I worked with Will to get the time machine moved. Had to make sure Serene wouldn't be able to use it to his advantage, so we moved it to the one place I knew it would be safe. Bradbury swimming pool. Will spent a big chunk of his research grant buying the property. Though we have to be aware that somebody used this at 7 a.m. or something on the day we traveled back in time. So we don't know who that is. Buying the property. It's the one place I know for sure Monarch will find us. After all, they still weren't aware of it in 2016. That means this is my new home for the time being. Could William be the one who used it before his death? I don't know what that means, but he could be hiding because he doesn't want anybody to know or share that information. So he might be doing things, but I don't know. Will refuses to build a countermeasure here. He says that it has to be done at his workshop. He chose that location to build a time machine for a reason. Something about abnormal chronon density, anomalies, whatever. Doesn't seem to concern him that the very people we need to hide from know about his workshop. Probably doesn't help that he won't let me tell him who those people actually are. The guy's almost as stubborn as his brother. Now that the move is complete and Will is on his way, all I can do is wait. Not liking the idea of that. Keeping busy was the only thing that distracted me from the eerie nature of being trapped here. Guess I should look back at the bright side. Second chance at having a killer Y2K party. September 5th, 1999. Little me. The most surreal experience. Her eyes looked so full of life, looking to the clouds and vulnerable to the world around her. She looked full of life. She looked happy. It was me. I knew the day was coming. I knew that I had to go see her and set her on her mission so that she would do what needed to be done, so that someday she would become, well, me. She was in the backyard, bright red duffel coat, playing, simple pleasures. It's strange. I remember the small details so differently the first time around. When I was a child, that woman who came to see me seemed like an angel, a limitless source of wisdom gifting me with purpose. Now I was that woman, trembling, a lump in my stomach, nervous as hell. It didn't matter. I knew she was too young to see those things on my face. I gave her the notebook. I told a small child to give up those simple pleasures, to pursue a life that would bring nothing but pain and hardship. I promised her that it would all be worth it, that she would make a difference, that she would save the world. She believed me. January 1st, 2000. Epic Y2K party. Ate bagels with cream cheese and watched Buffy reruns in a drained swimming pool. Party on. September 11th, 2001. Okay, that's... Time pass. I tried to stop it a second time. I warned them. Told them exactly what was going to happen. Nothing changed. I came to terms with the fact that none of this could be changed as a child, but since then, I've seen things that make me desperate to prove myself wrong. Desperate to believe that what I've seen cannot come to pass. I tried to stop the rise of Monarch. I tried to stop Paul Serene, both versions of him. Every action was negated by the force of a timeline that cannot be bent or broken. I've tried to stop tragedy as well. Jack's parents, Christmas of 1999, I knew what happened to them. This time I was there. Car crashed exactly as it was supposed to. My presence only led it to happen as it always did. I went to the funeral. I watched Jack cry. I watched Will build up a wall around himself. I watched two brothers change forever in that moment. And I could do nothing about it. And now this. Fuck. May 22nd, 2002, Monarch. They spotted me near William's workshop. Barely got out of there alive. After all this time, Serene is still obsessed with finding me. He won't give up until he does. I have to be more careful in the future. May 22nd, 2003, the end of time. Been having recurring nightmares about what I saw. I've been dreading doing this, but it's time. I have to write it out. It's the only way to move past it. Ooh, are we gonna learn about it? In 2016, I entered the time machine, intending to travel back to 2010. That didn't happen. Dr. Emerald changed the date. When I exited the machine, I arrived at the end of time. The fracture had run its course. Time had stopped altogether. The entire world was frozen in one hanging moment. I was the only one still able to function, or so I thought. Then the shifters came. I can still hear them. Their sounds echo through my dreams. The entire world was still except me. They really don't like movement. I'd stepped out of the machine into the one thing I spent my entire life trying to prevent. The fracture was never fixed. I was living through the proof. Yeah. I also don't know how this game is gonna end. The first hours were the hardest. I was living through a nightmare that I couldn't wake up from, surrounded by constant reminders that my mission would fail. Never able to stay in one place because the shifters were always searching, always hunting. I wasn't alone. I discovered the first evidence of this a few days in. I heard the shifters become agitated, but I was nowhere near them. They were following somebody else. Paul Serene, a younger Paul, scared, weak, vulnerable. He found me, tried to convince me that we needed to work together, to help each other through. He found out very quickly that I wanted him dead. He had no training, no killer instinct, but he had those damn powers, and all I had was the Cronin harness. The end of the world, the only two people left, and we became sworn enemies. I don't understand. She was trying to not... Well, I guess that's why she was trying not to be seen by Paul Serene, because he would recognize her from here. So, yeah, if he saw her, he would recognize her immediately. Makes sense. we became sworn enemies. I can't be sure how long we spent there. It could have been months, could have been years. When time doesn't move, it feels like an eternity. Our grip on reality slipped away, trapped in an endless loop of brutal survival. Though we were enemies, there was a strange bond formulated through that suffering. We've shared an experience that no other human has ever endured. Eventually, Paul managed to get Willem's time machine working. He was convinced that he needed to travel back to the earliest possible point in order to stop this all from happening. He had yet to learn that the past couldn't be changed. I followed him through the machine, but he escaped. He formed Monarch. He built an empire. I watched the birth of a monster. I can't escape the feeling that my actions helped shape what he became. Maybe I could have guided him. Maybe if I hadn't tried to hunt him down and kill him at the end of time. I mean, as you say, if you'd done anything differently, we would still be here, so that wouldn't have worked. So, that can't be my part in all of this. There has to be more. I wake up in a cold sweat most nights. I hear the shifters coming. I can almost feel their presence. Much of my experience at the end of time has become a blur in my memory. There's one detail that I can't shake. One detail that brings my entire mission into question. One detail that haunts me. 2021. February 3rd, 2005. Hobbies. 5 years until the countermeasure will be complete. I spend most of my days training. I don't know what happens once the device is finished, but being prepared is my specialty. I still wonder if Jack will follow the plan, if he'll emerge from the machine in 2010. Best not to think about it. I'm not giving up, but I can't let these thoughts consume me. I need to focus on the present, focus on what is in front of me. That's the mantra that keeps me going. Just focus on the present. So I decided to take on some hobbies. Tried poetry, got depressed, dabbled with the guitar for a while, smashed it against the wall. Then I started experimenting with graffiti. Seems to be working out okay for me so far. It's fulfilling on a few different levels. Partly as a form of self-expression, partly as a means of release, partly just to fuck with people. What happens when Joe analyzes some graffiti on a wall one day, builds an interpretation in his head, and then 3 years later his depiction of that image comes true? Not sure, but it's fun to think about. I can't change anything, but at least this gives me the illusion of some kind of power. That illusion is what keeps me holding on. Sometimes I leave anonymous notes in people's mailboxes telling them what will happen next week. I watch their reactions from afar. Voyeurism and graffiti. That's my life these days. Focus on... Hey, I think that sounds like a good use of our time to not go crazy. Sounds like kind of fun. October 8th, 2007. Jack. Started watching him recently. I know Monarch is tracking him, so I keep my distance. I wasn't sure why I felt the need to follow him, to watch his life from the outside. But now I think I understand. I met Jack in the wake of his brother's death, the onset of the fracture. Worst day of both of our lives. He was broken. That's the only Jack I ever knew. There's some kind of comfort in seeing him in happier times. There's a small little fly in front of me. It's annoying. I watched his band play a gig nearby. Atrociously bad. Whiny emo music. Definitely a music movement I didn't need to live through a second time. But there was something pure about seeing him up there, letting it all out. He never had an easy life. It was nice to see that he found a way to release all that. He just looked happy. It made me forget everything else. The nightmares stopped for a while after that, so I kept following him. Gave me something else to focus on. I've spent most of my life hiding who I am, what I know. I knew Jack for less than 24 hours, but he's the only person I've opened up to about everything. I told him the truth. He believed me. I wish I could thank him for that. I'm not sure what I'm going to tell him if he comes through the machine on July 4th, 2010. What will he think when he sees me? 11 years will have passed. I look like I've aged 3 lifetimes since then. Not really. The game didn't really age her up that much, it feels like, but maybe in a different light and stuff. We'll see it, but yeah. And for him, it could only be a matter of minutes. Yeah. What do I say? That I saw the end? That this might all be for nothing? Oh, also, if she was gonna have a relationship with William, how much age difference would that be? That would be quite a lot, no? 2016, 17 years. Maybe? But now the age difference with Jack is like 11. So maybe no relationship. What I say that I saw the end, that this might all be for nothing. I was the one who believed without question that we would stop the fracture. That confidence has now been replaced with insecurity, weakness. I fear letting him see that. I fear that he'll see the doubt in my eyes. For years I felt invincible, full of hope. I'm not that woman anymore. I'm scared. Always gotta have hope, even at the darkest of times. 2007 December. Memory. Tonight I painted something at the university campus. It was only after I was finished and took a step back to look at it that I realized I've seen it before, about a decade ago. Remains of something painted on a wall but washed away. It was a jolt. Is all of this futile? Nothing sticks. Nothing is changed. All of it washed away by the river of time. Fucking time travel. July 9th, 2008. Will. I've been in contact with Will every 6 months or so. Short exchanges just to get an update on his progress building the countermeasure. He's still at least 2 years away from completion, but he's now confident that he knows how the countermeasure will work. He told me that countermeasure will be able to reverse a fracture in time, but in order to do so, it must be activated early in the escalation of the fracture. Once the fracture runs its course, once the end of time is reached, he believes the countermeasure will be rendered ineffective. That feels relevant. Ask him what it would mean if the end of time ever occurred. He said it would mean that the fracture was never stopped. It would mean that we failed. July 21st, 2008. Everything I have done has been for nothing. July 4th, 2010. If Jack didn't come, do you think she would have stopped living that day? Final entry. The day is here. Soon I will receive word that William has completed the countermeasure. I'm sure of it. I've come to accept that this doesn't mean we will succeed. I've come to accept that my mission was a lie. But I'm not giving up, lie or not. I devoted my life to this cause. It gave me meaning. It's all I've ever known. Even if I've seen the proof that I won't succeed, I'm not giving up. I will dedicate every ounce of courage I have left to seeing this through. I'll retrieve the countermeasure. I'll keep it safe until 2016. I will do everything in my power to activate it when the time comes. I will fail, but I will fail knowing that I did everything in my power to save the world. For years, I hoped that this would be the day when I would see Jack again. I've given up that hope. This mission started with me alone. That's how it will end. This will be my final entry. Well, she wasn't gonna give up. She was gonna try in 2016, so. But she was here the day we arrived today, so I think she still had some hope that I would show up or Jack would show up. Why did it seem closer? I guess not. Up there somewhere. Don't want to go to her yet. Wait, wasn't these stairs broken? What happens with that? Two out of 3. Upgrade points. Where do we want to go next with that? Drain less chronon energy, slow time. Increased focus. I don't know. I know how to use it, but I don't know how to use it. So time dodge and then mouse 2. Increased range? Maybe? Maybe slow time. Dang.
11 years.
Yep. That's no joke.
I'll unlock the door.
So where's Will? Where's the countermeasure?
The countermeasure's at William's workshop, where he built it.
Then that's where we go.
Yes. That was the plan.
That was the plan? I've only gotten 2 of the Chronon things. But it looks like you want to leave.
I just have to.
Guess that's fine. 2 more documents, 1 Chronon
Don't
source.
unlock this.
Maybe it's on the other side of this. I did like reading her diary again. It's written in a way that's really interesting to me, so it was good.
We should go see Beth.
I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay.
My supplies are upstairs. We'll need to get them. There's so much you don't know that you never
Yeah.
saw. I gave up on the idea that she would ever come.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's just on the other side of this. You want to go upstairs, you say? Wait, where? Why could I see? Why could I see it? Here? I could see the Chronon and then now I can't anymore? Strange.
I need to know we're still in this together.
I told you once our fate is already laid out for us.
Oh, here it is.
I still believe that.
All right, that's that.
Worried what that might mean.
It means we finish this.
But what does that mean? Alright, back here. Oh.
You need gear? Take whatever
Oh,
you
to
need.
choose?
The rest of it's going in the river, along with everything else I brought here.
Okay,
That's a
we
little
get to
drastic.
choose.
My time here is done, Jack. I have to erase my presence. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Advanced SMG. Yeah, I don't like this one. I don't like that one.
I'm ready when you are, Jack.
Okay, carbine rifle though. Where? Yeah, I think I like that. And then we have the gun. We have a normal pistol. Heavy pistol. Should have the heavy pistol. I think that's good. Light machine gun, SMG. Right, should look at this.
You followed Paul to 1999. Why did he travel so far back?
To form Monarch. Prepare for what's coming.
You kept tabs on him.
And he's kept tabs on me.
Mm-hmm. Monarch spotted following William. No longer safe to keep in direct communication. Martin Hatch hired. No details available on Hatch prior to this. Patrolling workshop. Really escaped, yeah. Investments have stopped. PR campaign. Spotted by Monarch. Promoted. Spokesperson. Previous spokesperson found dead. Interesting. Every promotion Hatch receives results from a trail of blood. That's a little bit obvious, but okay. Monarch Tower construction. Wolf's workshop. Entering. They may know what we're up to. Monarch security cameras now surround workshop. Approaching area will alert Serene. Chronon Tech delayed. Not proceeding as planned. Not enough Chronon particles available. Ground Zero not present. Sophia Emerald recruited. Okay.
Okay. Countermeasures at Will's workshop. We find it, then what?
You bring it back here, use the machine, and return to the future. Use it to stop the fracture. That was always the plan.
Yeah.
That is still the plan.
Yes.
Okay, we should have everything done, yeah. Okay, I think I'm ready then. Oh, we should, I don't need to refill for that, no.
Can't imagine what happened to you. When you entered that machine, I wanted to go after you, but I didn't know where Sophia sent you or how to find you.
You made it here. It's all that matters.
She does look a little bit sunken here,
You followed the
maybe.
plan.
A little bit tired.
Whatever happened to you, change it.
Don't.
We can fix this.
Don't.
She's
can
not
do this.
responsive
You
to
still don't get it.
a lot of hope right now.
It can't be changed. No matter what we do, the pieces fall in all of the exact same places. I've tried. Over and over.
I can't just sit back and do nothing.
You have to let go. Jack.
But would you, 11 years
You
ago,
have
would
to
you
let go.
let go? You wouldn't. You need to learn for yourself. I know that you...
I've seen it. The end of time. That is where she sent me. I was there. I've been fighting this fight my entire life, and I saw us fail. I saw where this leads. I just don't know anymore. I don't know if we can win this thing.
I understand that she has no hope, and I understand how he still has hope.
Then we'll die finding out.
Can't just give up. You said it yourself. Can't do nothing. Act 4, Part 4. Will's Workshop 2010. Guess we're gonna go into fights now. Long loading. Break show is your window into what's going on within Monarch Solutions. A time-stop bubble bursts, all the bullets fired into it are released at once, resulting in massive damage.
I don't know a fraction of the hell that Beth went through, what she experienced when she saw the end of time, how that changed her like it changed Paul. Followed by 11 years of living like a ghost.
Not
Beth I'd
being
known
able
had
to have
raised
any
focus.
relationships.
Miss Beth. She had doubts.
I mean, you would understand
You
why.
okay?
countermeasure. The one thing that could set things right was waiting for us at Will's workshop.
There it is.
There it is. And
In
it's being watched.
2010, Monarch didn't own the area yet. That came shortly after because of what happened with you. But we knew William was building something new in his work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check collectibles for a second. Chrono Sources 3. Okay.
Workshop, and we knew it must be important. We were monitoring the place.
Yeah, Beth knew about your presence. She'd done spying on her own. We came over the rooftops to avoid detection.
It's this way.
There's a guy sleeping here. It's funny. Okay.
Does Will know we're coming?
No, he doesn't.
He wouldn't know unless you told him to say it got stolen by somebody.
Hey, you don't have to do this. We wanted to take the extra shift. I know.
Achievement, trigger all quantum ripples.
Whoops. Sorry.
Okay.
Goddamn power outages this week. That's the last straw. I've had it.
That's something. Well, we're probably gonna fight here, huh?
From this point on, we may be in their sights. We need to be quick.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can. There it is. Oh my god. Yeah, I just want this. Okay, so again, I want to slow down. What is this? Time shield lasts longer and has a larger radius. Yeah, that could be nice. Multi takedown. I'm not gonna be good at using that. Focus time will last even longer. Let's jack to time dodge up to 3 times in a row. That's actually really nice. Maybe we should do time dodge. Didn't really think about that. Takes a while to get there though. But sure. Okay, we can get the next one. When we get the next Chronon.
This way, Jack.
Hey, Will?
He's not here. I made sure of that.
What?
Yeah, we read the email.
Why? He's the only one that knows how to use the countermeasure.
Which is why he needs to be kept safe. In case... things go bad.
Fine. We get the device, then you lead me to my brother.
Sure.
Now, where do we find this thing?
Will said he secured it inside a safe.
Okay,
Somewhere
perform
in the
final
building.
calculations.
All right, Will.
Begin materials.
Where'd you hide that safe? This must be where he built it.
It's right behind that. Okay. All right, let's get maximum focus then. I don't really know what focus time will last even longer. I don't know what that does.
Well, what have we got here?
Got a lot. Will's journal, June 7th, 2010. The countermeasure is near completion. I should be celebrating. I should be excited. 11 years of work is coming to an end. But there's a weight on my mind. I can't shake it off. Jack came to see me. He found out that I sold our parents' house to continue funding my research. Understandably, he was furious. After all, the house was left to both of us. He doesn't understand the necessity of what I'm doing here. Talking turned to yelling. Yelling turned to pushing. He told me it wasn't mine to sell. He told me that they were his parents too. He told me that I was a piece of shit. I do see that point of view. I was angry. I couldn't contain myself. And then I said it. I still don't believe the words came out of my mouth. I told him that it was his fault, the car crash. I told him that he was to blame for everything we'd been through. I knew it was the one thing that could truly hurt him, and I used it. I can't justify my actions as a result of months of fatigue, frustration, lack of sleep. It was wrong. I knew it as soon as I said it. He just stood there, devastated, for what felt like minutes. I could see a wall building between us. He told me he's leaving this town. He's never coming back. That was 3 days ago. I haven't been able to reach him since. I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't concentrate. I know the countermeasure will be finished soon, but that victory is a hollow one now. I've spent 11 years building a device to save the world. The only thing that kept me going all this time was the fact that there was one person in this world that I needed to protect no matter what the cost. I just lost him. Yeah, and he died before you got to fix it too.
It's April 2nd, 1999. It's been about a month since the incident.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was shot by the man from the future. Since Wilder. I've moved the machine. Hidden it. I wish I could destroy it, but, I made it tell me as little as possible. The more you know about what'll happen, the worse it'll be. We're all puppets. I can take that for as long as I can't tell the difference. I think she understood. Doesn't matter anyway. She told me the fracture is gonna happen because of what I did. It's... I have to fix it. I have to. I don't know how yet. I have to build a countermeasure of some kind. I know the theoretical mechanism of the field's collapse, but how to stop it, let alone reverse it. It'll take years of research.
Money.
I have no idea how to do this. How to pay for it. I don't know. Wilder's from the future. And she came to me. I have to assume that I was successful, right? Why else would she come to me?
He
Because
was planning on giving it to you.
And it was stolen before he ever had the chance. Which means this is the only way it can play out.
yeah. Okay, we looked at that. I guess we can turn on the radio.
I'm pretty sure you folks are having a better time than I am.
Check this. Check this. And I checked this. Right?
Too much, drink until every joke you hear is funny, and spend some time with your loved ones. Appreciate the good things in your life, you know?
Okay, that door.
Shit. Locked out again. Where was the failsafe switch? Follow the wire. Which one was it? Blue? Or was that the emergency shutdown? Oh, shit. I knew I should have labeled the wiring.
How is that why you don't remember?
And open sesame.
Emergency shutdown initiated.
Shit! Ass! Fucking goddamn it! Yellow wire, I knew it.
Okay. Cool.
I built a goddamn time machine, but I can't remember to keep a piece of shit door unlocked. There we go.
Let's see here.
The device wasn't there, but it must have been at one time. The power setup wasn't working, but it must have worked at some point.
Maybe I can rewind time to get this working.
Alright, did that not last long enough?
It was all there on the board. The details of his downward spiral. His work consumed him. Became some kind of desperate obsession. He was never the same.
Call Jack on his birthday. Apologize to Jack for not calling on birthday. June 2nd. Don't forget what? Thanksgiving, remember. Pay electricity. Get electricity turned back on. Jack's birthday, June 2nd. Buy groceries. Give Beth update on status. Erase this. June 2nd. Apologize to Jack again. What does this note mean? GMDR. Buy whiteboard eraser. Meet with bank for loan. Shower first. Shower. Okay, so there's... Can't get it from here. It'll be on the other side of the door.
Come take a look at this.
Maybe? I'm a little bit unsure. I don't want to miss...
Over here, Jack.
I know. It's gotta be through the door. Yeah, I'm coming. Time machine designs. Save?
He didn't leave the code. But I can crack it. I just need some time to...
Somebody's here.
It's Monarch. I knew it. I knew they'd find us.
I'll take care of it. Just get that safe open, stay inside.
Alright, time for the action.
Okay.
I'm sure it's gonna be easy. I like
You'd
this
been
game is
spotted
gonna
the
look
moment you
harder.
arrived. You never had a
Yeah.
chance. You were on a suicide mission.
Yeah,
Do have a chance.
I wasn't gonna lie down and just give up without a fight. Not then, not ever.
What are you gonna do?
This is Trojan 1 approaching workshop perimeter. Over.
Remember, orders are to take her alive. Monarch Actual's en route.
Roger.
What I'm gonna do, I don't know. Telling me to go this way, so. That's what I'm gonna do.
Stop right there. Where's the girl?
Hey, hold on. Take it.
He's got a gun! Open fire! How the hell? Get around him!
No.
keep pressing C, which changes my position. Keep
HQ, we got a situation.
going behind there.
What's the sit rep? He's got backup.
I'm saving my other weapons for
Keep the mission quiet, tidy. We can't afford unwanted attention.
tanks.
He's fucking tearing us apart. I'm on my way. Hold the perimeter.
Oh.
Fire! Light him up!
Light 'em up, light 'em up. Oh, changed. Yeah, it would be nice to see have a longer Okay, well that guy died. That's good.
Suppressing!
Heads up.
When are we gonna get tanks, eh? Where are you? Guess I gotta go in? Going in?
Targeting crosshairs.
Okay. It's hard. Whoa. What the hell? Oh wow, now there's... That's a lot. I will. We'll dodge it.
Time to move. Gotta move.
No, not too much. Ugh, shit. Okay, we got another one. Alright. How do I get those guys? That's the question. I think we need to move over there to get this one. But I don't really want to do that until I know all the others are gone. Which they might be.
Got a visual.
Okay. Okay, that's the bottom skill. Is this the same, like I'm too far away to actually kill him? Okay, he's dead. Oh, there's one here too. Okay. No tanks?
Get out of my way. Here we are again. Exactly where we left off years ago.
Paul.
Hand it over. I said.
Get out of my way.
Give me the device. Come with me.
Just shoot him.
We can survive this together. You know it can't be stopped.
Can't be tamed.
I can see it in your eyes. You know this.
See it in your fingers.
What if you're wrong?
See it in your eyes. Yeah, you knew that wouldn't happen. And
We failed. We created Ground Zero. Caused everything to happen how it always did. Every piece falling into place.
Except one. The blast sent you through time. Brought you back to 2016. The same exact time from which you left.
really?
Something anchored you there.
Whoa.
We need to know how you did this.
You think I wanted to come back?
That's actually.
I was pulled away. Everything I came for was still
He
back
didn't
there.
travel through a machine to get
Left
back.
behind.
But won't Paul just take that now?
No, Beth. Beth. Come on, move. Beth, get up. Beth, come on, get up. Please, Beth. Beth, you need to move, okay? Yeah, that's it. Get the gun. Come on, Beth, move. Come on, please. Beth, move! Paul, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't!
I'm not wrong.
You can't.
No! No!
Dang. He loses his brother and he loses Beth.
Serene had the countermeasure the whole time. I had to get it back.
A rash decision. You claim Beth Wilder's death had no impact on your behavior, but...
Like I said, I barely knew her.
So, what you did next? It wasn't personal?
No.
kind of sucks a lot. Kind of sucks a lot. End of Act 4. Are we gonna get like video again now? All right, I need to. Oh, I need to wait for. There you go. I didn't find the last one on there, but
I don't have much time left. I know. I spent 17 years working it out, planning it, building Monarch, because I knew what was coming, and I knew it couldn't be stopped. But what I've built has been turned against me. What is the point in saving them if I can't trust them?
Good question.
I'm slipping away into pain and rage. The sickness is accelerating. The CFR. It has cost me so much. But I have harnessed its power. And with it, my plan will work. With it, I will keep the lights on when the world goes dark.
Mr. Serene? Sorry to disturb you, sir, but I have that cleanup report on Dr. Kim's lab you wanted.
Meet me in my office, soldier. I'll be there when I've sealed the CFR chamber.
Alright, back to being Paul.
The lab explosion. My treatments, all gone. First things first. Seal the chamber.
God, he's walking slow. He is not feeling well.
The CFR has been secured.
Mr. Serene? I'm in your office.
We did not find that story though. I will Google the document if it was around somewhere in Act 4 and read it at the very end of the playthrough if it exists or if we missed it, because I want to know more of that silly story.
The soldier doesn't know how close to the end I am. I'm not afraid of death.
I'm not even moving in right now.
Becoming the enemy. What that would mean for
He's
me.
walking on his own.
For the plan. I can feel it infesting my thoughts.
Kind of scary being him.
I don't know who to trust anymore.
Well, Amaral seems to be on your side, so...
Martin Hatch. He used me all these years. How deep does this betrayal run? How many more
Yeah,
are
and we
there?
don't know where he came from either.
They wanted the lifeboat to fail. Why? What's their agenda?
Sucks to not know, huh? Oh, look at this. Gray area events unknown. Cannot question the path. This is our only salvation. Symptoms getting worse. End of time 2021. Solution to fracture. Near West? What? Estimated delivery 17 subjective years after end of time. Phase 3 complete. End of time prep. Lifeboat entry. It's a lot of...
Sir?
Hey.
Be right with you, son.
Collectibles. One computer. Guess it's there.
Report.
Sir, you ordered us to search the demolished lab. Your treatments were destroyed, but there was one left. The casing appears to be broken, but it's all we could find.
Okay. From Clarice Ogava, Mr. Hatch's arrest to Paul. Mr. Serene, I just heard that you ordered...
right here. Whenever you're ready.
Order Mr. Hatch arrested. I understand that there appears to be damning evidence against him, but at the risk of offering my opinion where it's not wanted, I ask you to reconsider the situation. As Mr. Hatch has repeatedly said, there are people working against you within Monarch, and I believe he's right. I don't know who they are, obviously, but I believe that Mr. Hatch's attempts to expose them have made him a target. I'm sure you can see what I mean. It seems very convenient that just as Mr. Hatch has been trying to convince you that there are people you can't trust within Monarch, your treatments are destroyed and he is implicated. Looking at this from the POV of an actual traitor, I can't think of a better way to get rid of a threat. Striking against you and allay suspicion all in one bold move. Obviously, sir, I trust your judgment, and you know I have the highest respect for you. I don't mean to second guess you. Still, I'm afraid that you are being manipulated. Martin Hatch is not your enemy. I don't remember if Ogava and Hatch worked together, but yeah.
One of my treatments. But it's damaged. Is it safe to use?
Sir? I didn't catch that.
Or is it a trap?
Not a question for you, buddy.
Another betrayal. The treatment will make me weak. Is that what they want? Can any of them be trusted?
Choose whether to maintain control or surrender. Hold to show control.
I'm not a traitor.
We're the same now.
And I need your help.
I can focus on the mission. The lifeboat. See it through to the end. I still have allies I can trust.
Look, you have to realize you're not gonna keep me from getting the CFR.
Last chance to walk away, Joyce.
I don't want to fight Burke.
He would fight to defend us. To slow Jack down.
He wouldn't, though.
The plan could still work.
Unless he promised his wife a spot on that boat.
You have all betrayed me. Assured my downfall.
I don't know.
And now, I will assure yours.
My world will be renewal. My world will see balance.
Chaos. It's falling apart. They're working against me.
Kind of want to choose
They're
this
fighting
option,
each
I think.
other.
You'll need to get to Serene's office. He's got direct access to the CFR. Alright?
Joyce fixes the fracture, he fixes the world. We all go home happy.
Charlie Wincott. Another weakling. A traitor siding with Jack.
He's
I
not,
can make
though.
them suffer.
I think both of these choices are deceiving. Serene stops fighting his Cronon syndrome. He loses faith in his plan and Monarch. Serene holds on to his reason in a final effort to see his plan through. I mean, reading it like that, I want to choose that option, but I really liked seeing Hatch on the other option. I want chaos. Chaos is a ladder, after all. I'm gonna choose E. All just to give in to his rage and paranoia.
Sir? Are you alright?
Who put you up to this?
Sir,
You ordered us to go through Dr. Kim's lab, find what we can...
Who are you working for?
You, sir!
Liar!
What the fuck?!
I think it makes sense for it to go that way, to be honest. He is falling apart.
No. Any of them. It could be any of them. I need to be careful. Bradbury swimming pool.
Junction 4 surrender. You chose Dustin and surrender to his Cronon syndrome. 28% of the community agree with your choice. That's I wanted that. I wanted a less known choice. I wanted the chaos. I also didn't like... I don't think it's true that Burke would work with him, but I didn't really like that. But as we've seen with other choices, it doesn't really matter that much. At least that's what it feels like.
Paul Sereen's become unhinged.
What about my
Yes, so
treatments?
we made him more unhinged.
The Joyce film.
I'm gonna skip past that. Okay, I need to see how long this next part is. I think we are gonna end this episode here. I'm just considering recording another episode today. A little bit split on that. I do want to see more. But before I decide that or not, we are gonna leave this one here. Let's embrace the chaos that's gonna ensue. We're now in Act 5, and there's not much left. And I'm really excited about all the things we learned the last 2 episodes. There was a lot of fun stuff there. A lot of stuff to wrap my mind around. It's kind of difficult. But yeah, we're gonna leave this one here. I do hope you also enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you on the next one.